I tell him. I told him. I told him. Baby. Mm, 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 mm. What's up, Johnny? uh, tell you what. You know what? I'm gonna give you something, bud. I got you. I got you. I got you. You know I'm talking to you, don't you? I got you. I got you. I got you, bud. I got you. I'm gonna get you. That's the 9541 WDT. What's up, buddy? That's that 9541 WDT. Now let me tell you that I don't have it all put together yet, and I'm probably not gonna put it together tonight. There's a lot of fucking instructions and learning curves right here to get everything running right. Hey, buddy. Hi. I got you, buddy. I got you. So I was live earlier, y'all, and I ended my live feed because I got a phone call just out of the blue. I just I just met somebody over the telephone, and we ended up talking for like fucking a half an hour, man. He played me one of his songs, and I sent him one of my songs, and I sent him one of my songs, and bro, he just turned around and shared it on his socials. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If you guys know Elmer Brown, Elmer just called me. Um, he and Jay, him and his girl do comedy skits. He's a recovering addict. He's 3 years clean. Uh, thanks, man. Um, is anybody familiar with Elmer? He's down there in Alabama, Dothan, or I got you, baby. Don't worry, buddy. There you go. Hey, come, come here, come here, come here, come here. Come here, motherfucker. You're gonna miss out. You're gonna miss out. Trying to put you up on some game, buddy. And get off on your own fucking piece, pussy ass boy. Hey, how y'all doing? What does it look like? But excuse, whoa, excuse. Take a guess how much you think I paid for that. How much you think this cost right here? How much you think I paid for this right here? Don't. If you know the answer, don't say it. If you know the answer, don't say it. How much do you think this right here cost? The 9541 WDT. Now, how much you think that cost right there? It's the Creo 9541 WDT. It prints out everything. It prints everything, bro. It's a 5-color white toner, and that's the stand that it sits on right there. It's a 5-color white toner powderless printer, powderless DTF printer. How much did it cost? Coastal Business Supplies. Thanks for your payment. It's the hold up. It's the Creo 9541 right there. The Creo 9541 WDT. That right there. $9,495. $9,495. Paid 10,000 cash out the door. Right? Bought that today. We're about to fucking get busy. You know what get busy mean? This right here prints 13 by 19 straight through. Big ass designs. Full color. Badass. Print on fucking. Hey, you guys are fucking messes. Come over here, finish this. Finish that. Finish. Hold on, where's my motherfucking Rising Nations? Did I bring that in here? Do 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 do. Oh, there it is. Look at this shit right here, bud. What am I printing? Printing? What are we printing that justifies a $10,000 printer? Money. What? Don't tell them I'm printing money. We're printing $1,000 bills. What? Ozzy ain't outside. Ozzy just got through eating. Ozzy's around here somewhere. I just got through feeding him. Yeah, I fed him. I carried him in the house. I carried him in the house. Yeah, I picked his ass up, carried him. So look at this, y'all. So we got this is it right here, and these are each of the toner part things. And these gears right here lock in back there, right? And then they turn, and it keeps the fucking shit turning so you don't have to shake them. This is a no maintenance machine. Paper goes in this side, comes through it, straight feed. It has another compartment under here for 11 by 17s, but this right here feeds 13 by 19. You hear me? This right here, that feeds 13 by 19. So a 13, really, it feeds 13 by 52 inch. I can have a 4 foot, a 4 foot gang sheet, 13 inches wide on there also. It's a fucking, it ain't no motherfucking house fucking printer. It is a fucking professional grade fucking, what? It's heavy as a motherfucker, bro. Might have to hire a mover. Ugh, my girl couldn't lift it. I said, lift it, baby, lift it. Lift it, baby, lift it. It is a professional printer, bro. It is it's a $10,000 printer, bro. It's, I tell you what, it's the most expensive piece of equipment I've ever bought, other than a fucking vehicle. It's a company. It's companies. The company owns it. I'm getting insurance. I'm getting marine inland tool insurance for travel against theft, damage, and relocation. Because we're going to try to get it fixed inside. I don't know, man. Reading the specs, where I want to put it inside, you're not supposed to have it that confined. That the specs said that you want to keep 24 inches from the back. You don't want to have it up against the wall because there's a lot of heat coming out of the back of it. You know what I'm saying? Um, hey, Alice, did you hear me? What I'm saying? The specs on the Creo in there recommends that you keep it 24 inches away from the wall. Yeah, when it's plugged in and running, it's got to be pulled out into like the middle of the floor type thing. Beep. You're absolutely right. I don't think I don't. I mean, people know the fuck. Yeah, it's a printer you can make a lot of money with, but I don't think they understand what kind of printer it is, and they don't. I don't think people. Maybe they do, and they just don't give a fuck. You never know. But I tell you what, that's probably it. Mother don't give a fuck what you got. They don't care what you got, Dub. Hey, there any flip floppers out there? Do I got any flip floppers? Any flipper floppers out there flip flopping, jumping sides and shit? Hey, we welcome all flip floppers around here. If you're wearing a pair of flip flops, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and get your motherfucking Margaritaville looking ass on around. We fucking with you because we don't give a fuck who you fuck with, you know? So, Johnny Ringo and Spivey, aren't you all flip floppers? Are you all flipper floppers? Oh my God. What? Yeah. Was there any left? All right. I've been watching you. Do you know that writing patterns, speech patterns, little nuances are exhibited when people type too often? You could start piecing things together. Um, I know who one of my trolls is, and she knows who she is. Uh, you're too obvious. You have some of the same complaints about me that one of my major trolls has. You type the same way. You have the same little fucking idiosyncrasies, I should say. that aren't noticeable to the trained eye looking for patterns. And me, I'm kind of like ADHD, autistic spectrum level type shit. You know what I'm saying? Me and my girl were talking about it. But one thing is that I can discern patterns very easily and well. I don't know, it just pops out to me. And there's certain patterns in writing mannerisms that have been displayed blatantly by somebody that doesn't like me. And she has also been known to get in people's inboxes about me. She's also been known to fucking Nancy Grace her way, fucking all the way do 90-minute fucking exposés about me. Um, yeah, little too coincidental. Little too coincidental. Same typing mannerisms. Uh, all I gotta say is buy your old man a motherfucking pump. You know what I'm saying? Pump that motherfucker up. Cause you obviously ain't getting dick right. Then when you tell him to go out of town so you can sneak around, probably, huh? Something like a motherfucker. Ooh. Do I make my own? Do I make my own artwork? Yes, I do. Would you like to see some? I drew that. Right? I drew that. Meow. Meow. This is Bootsy, named after Bootsy Collins, because he got boots on his feet. I drew that. I drew this. Meow, baby. I drew that. I'll show you something else I drew. I drew that. I drew that in 2009. April 2nd, 2009. I drew it in one day. Carlos Santana. Carlos Santana. My girl's getting ready to go on a trip. Hey, Ozzy. How much you say this suitcase cost? This suitcase did not cost $1,000. What? What kind is it? Briggs and Riley. Babe, this ain't $1,000 suitcase. And if it is $1,000 suitcase, motherfucker got a sucker. Motherfucker. If you ain't no. Oh, God. I should have never said nothing. Yeah, I got it. Briggs and Riley. It's a Briggs and Riley. Ain't never heard of no fucking Briggs and Riley. Oh, fellas, hey, it's a Briggs and Riley, guys. It's a Briggs and Riley. It's a Briggs and Riley. What's up, buddy? My Pumas. I got my girlfriend this for her birthday too. She collects owls. At least she does now. What's up? Meow. 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 Yeah, I didn't have to drink nothing out of that meat. It's fucking really not greasy and everything. Yeah. Come on. Meow. Hey. Hey, buddy. Oh, oh, buddy. What's good? Go. What, the printer? It's a Creo 9541 WDT powderless white toner printer. They're pretty badass, bro. You know, they're that's the stand it goes on. That's the stand it goes on, but I can't fucking lift that motherfucker to get it up there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I am 54 fucking years old. There's a lot of instructions. I got to fucking watch some videos and shit, and go through it and learn, see if I'm taking this, doing the shit right. Oh, God. Yeah, so that's a, what's up, Frank? There's a learning curve, involved with getting it. What? But, yeah, it's not no fucking, I got to think my fucking position as far as that's a really fucking big, fucking heavy unit right there. And the only way that could go in the ambulance and travel is if it is like strapped in. It had to be in cushions around it, strapped in. I'm saying it would have to be in cushions. I mean, for travel, it would have to be cushioned in. You know what I'm saying? Mounted in there, cushioned in, and stationary to where it can't move at all. You know, I don't know. Uh, Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, no, we got to have cooler. Got to be in a cool air. But back in the ambulance, we got fucking 3 batteries. We'll have AC back there. It'll be climate controlled, and we're gonna have a generator on board with us. What? No, when we're parked like at an event, we're gonna be using it. It's gonna be running. You mean when we're not at an event? We'll probably bring it inside. It's not gonna be permanently mounted in the ambulance. Yeah, it'd have to be strapped all the way down. I mean, seriously strapped down. I got a lot of plans. I mean, not plans. I guess I got a lot of ideas. I, st- Bro, god damn. When they say invest in yourself, what the fuck do they mean? You know, What- that's like rolling the fucking dice, bro. I mean, seriously. I mean, okay, yeah, it's a machine that can make money, but you still have to hustle. You still got to fucking do the labor. You still got to fucking maintain the machine. You still got to sell the t-shirts. You still got to print them out. You still got to press them. You got to package them up. You got to make everything right. You can't be late. You can't be dusty. You got to fucking have everything proper. You know what I'm saying? There's a way about going about, bro. I am decisive. I am not a procrastinator at all. You better ask somebody else. If I say I'm doing it, boom, it's done. You don't even. Yeah, if he said he's gonna do it, it's happening. I'm not. I don't put off shit. People are like, let's think about it. Listen, what do we got to think about, bro? We think about it, then we spend 1,000 on this, then we spend 1,500 on that, then we don't have the money for it, and all that other type of shit. No, Mo, let's pull the trigger. Get this motherfucker because I know it is. It's worth its weight. It is worth its weight. We can print a mint with this motherfucker. Just getting the right orders. Because here's the thing, people can go in our merch store and buy merch, but I'm thinking more along the lines of we can customize your shit for you and print you what you want. You don't have to come looking for a shirt design. Tell me what you want. Motherfucker, send me the design you want. I'll print it out in 5 minutes type shit. You know what I'm saying? Uh, oh man, I don't even have Cash App. I don't even have Cash App. Sorry. I do not have Cash App. Man, I spent about a half an hour this evening on the phone with Elmer Brown. He seemed like a pretty cool dude. You know what I'm saying? If you guys don't know who Elmer is, he does sketch comedy type stuff, man. He makes fun of meth, meth monsters and shit. Um, but I was talking to him on the telephone, and he played one of my he played one of my songs. He sent me one of his songs to listen to, and I sent him one of mine to listen to, and he ended up sharing it. Look, and he's got 363,000 followers. You know what I'm saying? And he just shared Found a Way. Oh my God, wow. Found a Way, Uncle Dub. You know what I'm saying? Now, when I was live with y'all last time, that's who called. He called me on the telephone and we talked, chopped it up. We're gonna be working together doing some stuff, you know. He knows what it's like to be fucking hounded by trolls that think you're on drugs. He played me a song that he did, and it's pretty cool. I liked it. It's called 2%. It's got Richie Valor on it on the hook. It's Richie Valor singing the hook. Hey, y'all fighting? What are y'all doing? Spider. I'm live here. So, earlier, man, this should be happening earlier. Just fucking. Huh? Crazy as fuck, wasn't it? Huh? I mean, seriously, that's just fucking it was foul as it is. Just man, come the fuck off, man. I almost got into a fight earlier, y'all. I almost got into a fight earlier, y'all, right here in the kitchen. Seriously. Hey, I almost got into a fight right here in the kitchen with a dude, bro. Oh yeah, inner street. I had to go. Yeah, yeah, man. I went and picked somebody up. Yeah, I think so. I went and picked somebody up to bring him over here to help. And bro, I snapped, bro. This motherfucker, he started yelling, blah, 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 then he stormed out of here and shit. I'm like, motherfucker, as soon as I got it put back together, bro, we were carrying the motherfucking printer in here, man. And he had drank. I could smell liquor on him and shit. And he been talking, running, just talking and talking and shit. And man, the front of my fucking machine broke off, bro. I'm gonna show you. Man, I snapped. This right here. See this right here? He was holding it by this right here, and the whole thing came off. Boom, came off. Oh, I flipped the fuck out, bro. Hey, I flipped the fuck out, motherfucker. And then I had it in my hand trying to fix it. He tried to grab it out of my hand. I slapped his hand out of the way. He goes, motherfucker, don't be touching me. Blah, 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 blah. He got like a real fucking anger issue or some shit. But he just started fucking saying, what the fuck, bro? And he ran up out of the house and went down the road and shit. Allison was downstairs hiding. Allison was hiding downstairs. She goes, I was scared. Yeah, for real, bro. It went down, man. I chased him down the street and everything. We had to pick him up, bro. He's like, well, then he's like apologizing and fucking he had walked off and then came back to the house. Man, it was just a fucking big fucking mess, bro. Seriously. Were you scared, baby? Had my girl scared and shit. Spiked my woman's anxieties and shit. No, no. Different person. Different person.
Would they ask if it was the guy you gave a ride to?
Yeah.
No.
No, somebody else. Don't mention her name.
No.
God damn, this motherfucker here.
The raisins. Let me see that.
No.
Oh. Well,
What this? Oh my God, Allison.
did you just drop it?
I don't think I did. I think. Well, you can tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman, man. Oh my God, that smells like fucking. It smells like toe jam. Oh my God. What's up, Ozzy? What's up, buddy? You got dimples and shit. You a funny looking cat.
Pimples? Who has pimples?
I said dimples. Hey, turn it back on. Can we have light on a little bit?
Sorry.
What?
Oh.
I was looking at myself in the camera when you turned it on, and it kind of like accentuated my good side a little bit. And I need all that accentuating I can get.
The good side.
Well, it's that side over this side here, right here. What? Go blow dry your hair.
I'm gonna eat first.
Banger time?
My thumb
Banger? Banger time? No?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying. No, I don't know where the banger is.
It's right here.
Where's the what?
This is a good brand.
Hold up, I need to. Oh goddamn! Is there a? Okay, let me. I'm gonna say something, man. I gotta. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I'm dabbing right now.
You don't really need it, I guess. You
No,
can
I'm.
on there.
Hold up, I'm not done there. I want to say something like this, man. Look, you may fuck with people on social media that I don't particularly fuck with. I'm not telling you to pick sides. I don't care if you flip flop, and I ain't that caught up in the bullshit. Okay, I'm not trying to spin a narrative. I'm not trying to control anything. I'm not trying to run a lane. I'm not trying to fucking be the fucking uh kiss my ring kingpin uh or anything like that. I'm just trying to fucking create a platform where good country rap can be heard. You know, simple as that. I seem really saying I got your ass.
Oh, oh. YouTube does have the neighbors get the neighbors.
How you stuck in Mexico with no weed? That's an oxymoron. That ain't even a
Yeah.
possibility. How can you do that?
They got dirt. You usually get dirt weed down there.
Arizona's got some good green.
Arizona.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you're like in resort, they're gonna sell you some dirt. That's what I saw down there. Hey guys, Ozzy and Willie. Ozzy, Ozzy, look at me. Look at me.
Hey. No, no.
No, 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 no. I'm gonna need another one.
What?
That was a little one for me.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Okay then. Oh, that side of the pillow's cool. Oh, that's cool. I like that. How the fuck that get? Was this wet or something? It's cool. Okay, let's take case scenario. Last year, I spent like $1,200 on tattoo equipment. I got that chair, I got the stand, I got the the gun, the inks, and everything, and the needles and stuff. And I made my money back rather quick. You know what I'm saying? Travis, Irwin, and his family, his sister and kids, uh, came down a couple times. We drove up there, and and let's just say I more than made my money back off that investment. You know, I traveled, did some tattoo work. I still got the setup and everything at the house. You know, so that was a sound investment. I was able to recoup. Last week, I went and spent $100 and some change getting some bongs. Because I can turn the bongs into something more expensive, a piece of functional art, and sell it. Make profit. That's what I do. I use my talent, I use my mind and my hustle and my grind to invest a little bit of money, flip that. You know what I'm saying? Whether I'm baking a cookie or selling a T-shirt, I'm hustling. I'm grinding. And when I say hustling, I don't mean scamming. Okay, a hustle is not a scam. Hustle is the with how you go about it. You hustle, you grind. And I have to look at what transpired today as being just another day of investing in your grind, investing in your hustle. Just something else I got to grind. Something else I got to hustle. But the prospects are limitless with this type of printer. Um, We have a 16 by 24-inch heat press downstairs. And those DTF films can print on leather, can print on suede. You can transfer on pretty much any material. Tablets, wallets, fucking these pads right here. You can fucking press on that. I mean, we can print on anything. The transfer film can be pressed onto anything and transferred. You know, um, the possibilities are limitless. And T-shirts is, yeah, a no-brainer. But what we will also be able to do is run DTF that you can buy and press yourself. If you got a heat press at home or iron that you can press the fucking DTF, so like an iron on, making DTF powderless DTF transfers and just sell those. You know, we can also, but I mean, it's fucking limitless, man. The type of jobs that we can get with this type of printer. And once I start printing up some fucking designs and show you some shirts, you'd be like, oh wow, okay, because you can get photographic. I mean, I can put faces, full color faces, everything. You know what I'm saying? Full blown from shoulder to shoulder down to the waist. Not no just little small little silk screen design.
What does Ballad use to make sure?
Silk screen. But now they have their stuff assigned to the Shopify store, so I don't know who's fulfilling all orders. I don't know if it's a fulfillment or I don't know what they got going on. You know, but I do know that the man, this right here is badass, baby. This is badass. Well,
I have that on my neck and my
oh God, man, this is freezing cold right here, y'all.
leave in the freezer.
Yeah, man, that fucking feels good. But we can we could try to find we can fulfill orders like t-shirts for schools, teams, sports teams, bowling leagues, any type of fucking organized thing where you need multiple shirts, team shirts for your businesses.
Every type of events, they always have giveaways.
You know what I'm saying? And I guarantee you, Allison, you let your guy know at your who you're gonna be traveling with tomorrow. They say, you know what? We just bought a $10,000 printer. You know what I'm saying? He probably have plenty of stuff to get printed up. You never know. Close mouth don't get fed. We're sitting on a moneymaker. That's a badass machine in there, Allison. It's an income. It is a business, totally. And don't let the what does anybody deny it? Anybody out there thinking I'm full of shit? I mean, seriously. If you do, go look up the fucking specs on that machine and see what it's capable of, and then come back and tell me. Yeah, this is one shirt that I made. It's a goat. The radio tower, FAFO 100 Army. But now that I have the Creo printer, I'm gonna be able to make some badass designs. Man, I want to get in there and learn how to do it right now, just so I can fucking run some prints. And so there's two types of paper. I'm gonna show you something. I'm block myself in there. This is 11 by 17 B paper, B Pro. Okay, you do not print on this paper. This paper right here, hey, this right here is the adhesive paper. And then you have this right here, which is the film. This is what you print on. Print on that. This is 11 by 17 paper, but it goes up to 13 by 52. You know what I'm saying? Now to print on one of these full print is about 45 cents in ink, and the sheet is like $1.20. And you take the other sheet, the B paper that has the adhesive on it, and then you put them together like that, and you put it in the heat press, and you heat press it for like 10 seconds. Then you peel them apart, and then you put this on the t-shirt and then press it, because this is an adhesive and this is the ink, and the adhesive has to get on the ink. So it's called a two-part process. Instead of using a powder shaker for DTF powder shakers, for DTF shakers, you have to shake your toners. You have to have a toner shaker on your machine, and it's a lot mess. It's messier. It's high maintenance. This right here is a powderless white toner DTF printer. It's a two paper system. That's what's up. Boom. And that's 100 sheets right there. How many did we find out how many prints they said that the toner cart will get? Like 10,000, didn't it? It was it like close to 10,000 or something. We found out like how much how much it costs to fucking uh replace the toner. It's like over $600 for the white toner, right? So uh we found out how many prints we get before we'll have to replace the ink cartridges. And they said the ink cartridges last about 10,000 sheets. And you could fucking make a lot of fucking money off of fucking t-shirts with that many prints. Yeah, huh? But like I said, it's getting the what we're wanting to do, what me and John talked about doing is there's a lot of artists, man, that they can't afford heavy merch runs. Some artists really can't afford to go out and have a dozen shirts printed up to sell at the show. You know, some artists are fucking can't afford a lot. It's in between. But what we want to do is, and what I was thinking about doing was, man, I'm gonna throw it out there, and hopefully, man, I can hit with it. But uh, this is for artists, okay? Artists that we know. Meaning, I've had to have heard of you. Maybe not. We might not be friends. We might not be the day to day fucking acquaintances or all in each other's DMs talking about shit or anything like that. We may not comment on each other's posts, but I'm gonna have to, like, I know I've heard of you. You know what I'm saying? You're in the scene, okay? And what I'm saying is, let's say you got a show coming up, right? And you feel like you could sell some merch. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't got the ends to get yourself a dozen or 24. You know what I'm saying? Have no fear, bud. Have no fear. If I know you and I know you got a show coming up and you can pop off some shirts, I might be able to front you a little something. You know what I'm saying? I might be able to put a dozen or 24 shirts in your hand that you can flip at your show. You know what I'm saying? Not have no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? Come back to me with little funds, and we're gonna be doing like 10 shirts for $100. Give them pressed, ready to go. The artist can just sell them, mark them up, sell them for 20, 25. We're going to give them to you for $10 a piece. You know what I'm saying? So if an artist wants 20 shirts, I'll front them to you for $200. Yeah. Unless if they got the money, way they can pay for them up front, then we can talk even better deal. Oh yeah, hold up. I'm going there and smoke. hold on for a second. Hold on for a second. We have some rosin that is called uh California raisins. Uh, we are smoking California raisins. How you doing, baby? Hello. Oh, she got her foot on me. But I spent a half an hour on the phone earlier, and the person just sent me a message, and I told him, "No, call me tomorrow, man." Uh, uh, hold on, hold on. Uh, this guy Elmer, okay, Elmer Brown. I've watched his videos. You know what I'm saying, and some of the stuff he does, it's kind of rubs me a little bit because it's like I know you're just making fun of it, but there's people that are really spun out like that, and it's sad. You know what I'm saying? It's just dark humor. You know what I'm saying? Acting like you're fucked up on drugs to get a laugh. Uh, it's dark humor. And we talked today for how long was I on the phone with him? Long enough for us to listen to songs and stuff, huh? About a half an hour, huh? Yeah. I was on the phone with him for about a half an hour, and it was the first time I ever met him. First time I ever talked to him. And but I knew who he was, you know what I'm saying? But he let me know that he'd been sober for 3 years, January 29th. I mean, he had his sober date and everything. I told him I got clean last year, January 2nd, so uh, he listened to my Found a Way song. He's played a song for me, right? He played a song for me. I got it right here. But it's a song with him and Richie Valor. And it's called 2%. And it's a thing about 2% of drug addicts, particularly methamphetamine addicts, make it through the other side without, going crazy or losing their life, institutionalizations and all that type of shit. But he's in recovery, hardcore, and the song that he made is about recovery. And he is being managed by Joe Sticks, and Joe put him in touch with John, and John's going to be doing some album work with him. And I'm not going to let the cat all the way out of the bag, but we are making a In the Epidemic compilation CD that I've always wanted to make, and John is going to produce it. He's been compensated for the production of this project that we're working on, and we're going to be reaching out to any artists in recovery and seeing if they want to contribute to a badass compilation CD, man. Uh, we're gonna do the Nashville session, but with purpose. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna exactly what I just said. We're gonna get as many artists in the game that are actively fucking battling demons and kicking ass and taking names, and we're gonna get them all on an album together. And it's gonna be about raising the awareness of opiate addiction and overdose and drug addiction and overcoming obstacles in general. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be happy to work with Elmer. You know what I'm saying? He's got a nice platform. He's got 365,000 followers on Facebook, and he's about the recovery rap. And he loved the fact that we dedicate Sundays to recovery based music. And I know people see me smoking rosin and think, how's these motherfuckers talking about? But bro, smoking THC and smoking crack or meth are like two different things, and to confuse the two is trying to an apparent gaslight attempt. Um, but I think shit happens for a reason. People cross people's paths, you know. And me and Elmer talked about getting trolled and the trolls talking vicious, evil shit about being on drugs and whatnot. He says he deals with it all the time too. He knows where I'm coming from because I do. I told him I said I deal with a lot of haters, bro. You know. But we're gonna be interviewing. We're gonna have him on the show one morning. We're gonna chop it up and discuss the album and discuss recovery and options and things that he's got going on. So it'll be a good show. He's gonna advertise it on his platforms to try to get uh, some of his followers engaged and over there to see what we got going on. And we've welcomed him on board to work with John on some songs, some music and shit. And I just think, you cross people's paths at certain times for certain for reasons. It's like the Celestine prophecies. If anybody's familiar, anybody here familiar with Celestine prophecies? Uh, I would hope at least one or two of you were maybe not as fully comprehensive or read, because there's like 11 books in the complete set of the Celestine prophecies. I've read them, but it was years ago. But I still practice some of the, the principles, and I still understand the concepts, which is basically that we come in contact with everybody for a reason, and that if you cross people's paths at certain times, and it identifies as you have empaths and fucking inverts, overts. It's basically that, let's say somebody cross your path in life, and there's a connection there, and then you separate, and then later on you cross each other's path again. Okay, these are the people that are put in your life for certain reasons at certain times, and that it is purpose, and you have to follow through and find out what the purpose serves. Because, and if I recognize something as having a purpose, like this person was put in my life for a reason, and sometimes it's not always good. Sometimes negative gets put in your life to steer you in a direction for a reason. You know, uh, never question when relationships, friendships, or associations drift, and you move on. You know, you may get that, well, don't pick the phone up and see how long it takes for it to ring attitude. If I don't reach out, nobody reaches out to me. It is exactly as it's supposed to be at that moment. You know what I'm saying? Because they are going through the same thing in their journey, and what's meant to be is meant to be. And like water rises, birds of a feather, you will find your company. And it may be lead to melancholy, man. You reminisce, man. I remember when we used to kick it, man. I wish I could kick it with, but no, you were meant to move on. You came in this world alone. You're gonna leave alone. Hold on to those precious and dear to you while you have them in your presence, because it is a gift. That's why they call it the present, and that's what you cherish. Like moments right now with my woman, you know, it could end tomorrow, and it could last forever, or for my forever or her forever. But understand that when things do end and people move and drift and life goes on, that's because you're on your journey. You know what I'm saying? You're on your journey. And once you understand that each individual, and it's lonely, man. It's a long, and when you realize how lonely your journey is, you know what I'm saying? You came in this bitch alone, you're gonna go out this bitch alone, and you're on a journey. And everybody you come in contact with is fleeting, because nothing's permanent. And when you understand how fleeting and how non-infinite it is, how fucking there is fucking no permanency, it is fucking, it will end, and it's not uh a question, right? That, and when you realize that and you can digest that, it makes you thankful and more alert of how precious what you have and what life is. Does that make sense? I hope so. And if not, oh well. Don't listen to me, I'm just a fucking pothead. The person you hate the most can be the person that fucking sets you free. Sometimes I think that my trolls and my haters, they're put in my life for a purpose. They're here for a purpose. They're here for a purpose. There's a reason for everything, man. There's a reason for it. As long as I stay strong and persevere and stay on my course. stay on my course. Why don't you start following somebody else's courses and let somebody lead you on their path? You're destructive. You're headed for self destruction. You're going to destroy yourself by trying to follow somebody else's fucking script. Write your own. What's good? What's good? What's like? What's up? You know, it's hard to not hold grudges towards people that blatantly and purposely try to get people against you because they won't admit it, but there's intimidation factors and insecurity issues abound. All this super hyped up confidence of we control shit. You're gonna find out really quick that a lot of people in the game don't dig that type of attitude. Anybody that heard that shit laughed at that shit. Come on, man. Come the fuck on. But we all know that. I think that I think a lot of people have discovered and seen a lot here recently with how people Nate Edwards, I could shoot it off the top. Are you drinking the brew? I don't know what those emojis are, but I could surely come through with a rhyme or two. That's what I do. Molestation, that's not a station, that's a rendezvous. And I thought you knew, but I'm coming through. I should write a book and bring them with the hook. You took a good look and I dropped you with the hook. Don't understand what it is. I threw back the book. You couldn't see me, motherfucker, if you took a good look through a telescope. I'm hella dope. What the fuck are you thinking? I'm about to hit this rosin and then I'll start tweaking. Out my mind, press rewind. I keep them so sublime. Don't understand what it is. You might want to press rewind. Here I go again, man. I'm fine. I can do that shit all the time. Tell my ops to do that. Okay. I can't wait to get super chats either. You know. Allison,
Yeah.
let me ask you something. When you're hitting this, when you're hitting this, do you ever get like rosin slivered like on your teeth?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate getting it on my teeth. I get my teeth all too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it drives me nuts. So I'm brushing my teeth.
She goes, drives me nuts. Drives me nuts.
That's probably why you need to clean your dentures.
That's probably rosin.
Yeah, you need to soak them.
Yeah, well. I'm a freestyle fanatic. Rhymes out my attic. Motherfuckers want it. That's like a bad habit. Okay, dag nabbit, I'm coming straight at it. We can fight if you want. I like the static. Been known to wreak havoc. Motherfucker, crab apple, and yep, I'm back at it. Dag nabbit. I want to say that FAFO 100. FAFO 100 is about the music. It's about fan activation. It's about getting fans alert, ready, active to push the agenda of promoting the artists. It ain't about no drama. There's a separation between dub and FAFO, okay, that people need to understand and realize, right? FAFO 100 is a radio station, super app, website, social media ecosystem designed for fan activation and gamification and reward. Okay. The ego of dub, the motherfucking run of the mouth, the fucking what you don't like, the cringe, the creep, the motherfucker that's foul and vulgar and all that type of shit. That dude right there, just think of me as a fucking uh a touch to the spectrum ass on the far end, fucking antisocial fucking mind frame mechanism motherfucker that you can't finally fucking wrap your whole head around, but he's got something going on. And I'll be cool with it. I'll be cool with that. Right. But if you're gonna come on here and call me stupid or anything like that, I would challenge you to a motherfucking intelligence fucking contest. We could sit here and have IQ tests one on one, get you up in here in this motherfucker, and we can have fucking trivia contests or whatever to see who's smarter, if that's what you want to do. Because opinions are like assholes. Because I think a lot of you motherfuckers are dumb as a motherfucker. But I'm not always on here saying it, am I? Well, maybe I am. But still, you know what I'm saying? If the motherfucking shoe fits, slip it on, Cinderella. I'll tell you what I don't do though. I don't start the shit. I don't start the shit. I don't start going in on motherfuckers. They motherfucker. I don't start the shit. And fuck what anybody else says. If I start talking about somebody, it's because I done heard caught wind about them running their motherfucking mouth. And that's one thing I can show you is that everything you can do as far as disrespect, I can be just as disrespectful. Sure the fuck can. I don't want to be. I'd rather fucking everybody get along. And I'd rather it be about the music instead of people trying to force people to pick sides and ostracizing and fucking antagonizing people that don't think the exact same way some of you people do. You guys try to control the narrative, control how people see other people and who's cool and who ain't cool and all that fucking gatekeeping, fucking try to run shit. You think you control something? Not a motherfucking thing. Not a motherfucking thing. Man, you ain't get a motherfucking artist to co-sign that. Find a motherfucking artist to co-sign that, and I'll call that artist a motherfucking ass kisser. You might have a couple guys in the game that'll kiss y'all's ass to get on a panel here and there, but that don't mean you control a motherfucking thing. That's facts, bro. And as far as FAFO 100, bro, I'm spending 20 motherfucking bands to put this shit down your fucking throat. Think I'm bullshitting? Not bullshitting at all, bro. Not bullshitting at all. Not even fucking even one iota. Don't think I fucking am. I've been waiting for this moment. I've been waiting for it. I mean, hoping and praying for it on a motherfucking daily. You think I ain't been? Huh? You know that. You know that. You're like, oh, no, you ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing. And let me tell you what. Quit thinking that it's anything but good business that we do around here. Because that's all we do is good business. You see that fucking printer sitting right in there? That motherfucker cost $10,000 fucking dollars. And you know what? We ain't done because with that 10,000 comes another fucking 10,000. And with this 10,000 right here, guess what, buddy? Guess what? We going hog wild. We're getting all the t-shirts. We're getting the ambulance done. We done spent 3,000 the other day on a fucking tent. Oh yeah, we going ham with it. Thank you very much. I know you're thinking, who the fuck stupid enough to give them that fucking money? Hater. 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 Don't worry about it. It ain't yours. And my lawyer's paid. All my lawyers are paid. What, you think that's drug money I got? Huh? You think the cartel hooked us up? Shut the fuck up. My girl's going to California tomorrow. Going to California with an aching in my heart. Can you show us your arch? She got a little arch right there.
Is that your card? No.
Nope. You know what?